your mind, pressures that you're under will subside. There's no time to ponder.
With a heavyweight attraction, James Raideen. The first time he's ever stepped into a GALLI ring. And the last time at GALLI Lucha Libre, it was Mojo McQueen that literally annihilated Elmex and Slayer all by himself. And now he has to face an opponent who is clearly taller and larger than he is, but I don't even think Raideen has any idea what he's up against. This man's a towering force in that ring, and he is poised and standing tall with a purpose, not intimidated by Mojo McQueen and his tricks and his tactics and his voodoo spells. And we'll see how long Raideen can continue to stay away from Mojo McQueen under these circumstances. Test of strength to begin things off. This will test the power of Raideen as they engage. Greco-Roman knuckle lock, an ancient form of combat where clearly the advantage goes to the aggressor that has the height, the reach advantage. McQueen is laughing at the overall attempt at Raideen to try to score the advantage. And then the big knee lift. Blocks the right hand, and now you're seeing that this Raideen is very formidable with his striking, but the forearms aren't seeming to affect Mojo McQueen dramatically in the early going. Repeated forearm strikes. Clotheslines him over the top, over to the floor. McQueen lands on his feet though. Creates distance. Mojo McQueen in recent battles against Punisher 747, he is no stranger to matches against adversaries on the other side of the ring that equate to well over 300 pounds. Where did McQueen go? He's missing. Don Rivera administering a count, and we don't know what exactly has happened. Rivera's still staring across the ring. Wait a minute, McQueen just snuck out from the other side of the ring, and he's got himself closer to that box of trinkets. The source of all the mystical spells that lie. Wait a minute, there's the doll. If he's got Raideen under his spell, any damage he inflicts to the doll will also incur damage to Raideen. Oh my! He stabs the doll right in the midsection, and it causes Raideen to bend over and fall over in pain. He stabs that doll again. And a big glancing boot across the side of the face places Raideen down to his knees. I mean, I don't think the question is whether McQueen can get this man down, but can he keep him down? I think the overall experience by McQueen may serve to be more vital in this situation than anything else. Over the top guillotine style elbow smash. Mojo McQueen, I believe yesterday at Underground Wrestling, pulled off a tremendous win in a hardcore match against Punisher 747. Oh my, this man can chop and he can strike. But we haven't really seen much else from Raideen yet. McQueen can go toe-to-toe with anybody, and his strikes are definitely violent, and they're with a purpose. I think he's biting his nose. Oh my goodness. That can't be legal. That's not even right. How can McQueen get away with this? Continuing to put people under his spells, continuing to hurt them and damage them, ravage their bodies, and render them completely motionless to the point that they can't even wrestle again. Will Slayer be 100% leading into his big tag team match later tonight? It was 2 weeks ago in this GALLI Arena. It was June 29th, I believe. And McQueen literally laid Slayer to rest. And if it wasn't for Guerrerito del Futuro and Overload being in that match, I think those two would continue to brawl for the next 2 straight weeks up to this moment. McQueen easily dominating Raideen at the moment. High arcing vertical suplex, well done by McQueen. Raideen uses his upper body strength to push McQueen up and backwards. Mojo McQueen is the leader of La Maldición, an alliance that now has accumulated members such as the GALLI Junior Champion Overload, Chester York, and rumor has it they might have even identified themselves with Akuma Okoye, and if that's the case, their alliance has already added over 280 pounds of pure muscle. Oh, McQueen ran in and he smashed both of his kneecaps against that top turnbuckle pad. Gives Raideen a chance to get some offense in. Running clothesline, lands him in the corner. Another running clothesline. McQueen topples and falls over. Oh, look at McQueen. Not affected at all by the offense delivered by Raideen. Look at the strength as he picks up and scoop slams McQueen with ease. Well, big time elbow smash, crushing all the wind out of McQueen's body. And again, very close approximation to a victory. Well, that's not going to make any difference. McQueen refuses to lose, and he's grabbed a hold of that doll again and that spike. There's no reason for him to have that spike in his hands. Watch out! He's got that spike in his hands. Raideen trying to power it out of his grasp. Quick kick down below. Oh, referee Von Rivera not allowing Raideen to use that spike. And this with that big box, that wooded box. Raideen trying to nail him. McQueen rolls him up from behind. It's over. He stuck around him and he beat him when he least expected. The bigger you are, the harder you fall, and sometimes